someone who talks a lot about European Union citizenship and European passports in general, I have come across a European country that has unbelievable gatekeeping levels in regards to getting citizenship in said country. Today I'm talking about the country of San Marino, a very small nation encircled completely by Italy or the Italian Republic, and the passport is actually very, very solid. It's a very good passport, especially on the international sector. You've got visa-free access to the European Union and also the United States, things like that. You also have visa-free access to China, which was very unexpected for me to see, but if you are from San Marino, then you do have visa-free access to the People's Republic, which is actually very surprising. Obviously, China have been doing a campaign recently where they have started giving more European passports visa-free access to their country, but mainly they were all European Union countries. So I was quite surprised to see that San Marino was on the list, especially because San Marino is not a member of the EU or the Schengen area or anything like that. Now, we've established that the passport is very solid. However, with this passport, there are a lot of drawbacks to it, in my opinion. First of all, like I mentioned, the gatekeeping is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely unheard of for a European passport. It's actually comparable to the Emirati passport in regards to how difficult it is to get, because if you want to become a citizen in San Marino, you have to have lived there for the previous 30 years. This is an unheard of number in Europe. This is actually an unheard of number in the majority of countries. I mean, even Brunei, a country where it's almost impossible to get citizenship, you can only get citizenship if you're a female and you're married to a male Bruneian citizen. Even there, the residence requirements are 15 years. They're half the residence requirements of San Marino. You know, there are some countries in Europe that have a long period, maybe 10 years or something. That isn't completely unheard of. I first thought that 10 years was a long time, but 30 years to me is absolutely crazy. It doesn't make it a good option, in my opinion, anymore, because if you want a solid passport, you don't have to wait 30 years to become a naturalized citizen of San Marino. You can do 5 years in a country, maybe like Portugal, 5 years, and then 2 years permanent residency, and then get the Portuguese passport, and then you actually have a European Union passport which grants you free movement, because San Marino does not. Now, if you're thinking 30 years is too long, but you're absolutely sure that you want to become a citizen of San Marino, there is another option for you to do, which is a little bit shorter. It is still 15 years, so it is still very long for Europe, but still it is actually half the time if you were just doing it regularly. And that would be if you got married to someone who is already a citizen of San Marino and you moved to the country with them, then you only have to have lived in the country for 15 years in order to get the passport. Now, if you guys are avid followers of this channel, you would know that I take dual citizenship very seriously. I think it is a monumental universal human right. Any country that says you cannot have multiple passports, in my opinion, they are violating your human rights, because I've yet to hear one valid justification as to why any country should have the right to limit the amount of passports you can have. And unfortunately, San Marino once again does limit dual nationality. They do not allow dual nationality, and they make no discrimination. It doesn't matter whether you are a natural born citizen of San Marino or if you are naturalizing in the country. If you get another citizenship, or if you have another citizenship, you will have to give it up. For example, if you're a natural born citizen of San Marino and you move to a country like the United States and you get American citizenship, San Marino doesn't allow dual nationality, so you will have to give up your San Marino passport in order to become an American citizen. Same if you are an American citizen naturalizing in San Marino, whether you do the 15 or the 30-year residency requirement, you will be required to renounce your American citizenship. All in all, if there's one thing we can see with these microstate passports in Europe, is that none of them tend to allow dual nationality. They're very difficult to get. This can be said for pretty much every micronation passport. For example, Monaco is quite difficult to get, Liechtenstein is difficult to get, Andorra is difficult to get, and they don't allow dual nationality. Let me know what you think about the San Marino's passport, and if you like this video, you can click right here and subscribe to get some information on YouTube. And if you want to follow me on my other social media, you can follow me on Instagram, X and Rumble. That will be linked down below in the description.